Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome today to the ball game here at Paxton. This is the Cats Against Cancer. This is Gil Taylor bringing you this one. Well, we have several games on tap today. This is the Walton Braves will play the Marianna Bulldogs. This is a lady game today. As we're preparing for the tip-off right here, I'd like to quickly invite you to stay tuned as we have the other games will be Walton versus Central. That's the boys' game at 2:15. At 3:30, the girls of Central plays the girls of Florella. Then 4:45, Paxton girls, or boys, excuse me, will play Navarre. And then at 6 o'clock, the girls of Paxton will play the Graceful ladies. So that's what this looks like tonight. However, I will not be able to broadcast that last game, and I did not have anyone to step up to the plate and take my place, but we will try to get the other four for you as we get ready for the tip-off. As the Walton Braves are in the circle, and Marianna is now approaching it. Good ball games here last night on tap. Once again, this is Cats Against Cancer, the 2017 version of it, as we're prepared now for the tip. Play-by-play, Gil Taylor, JockJive will be getting it to you as Marianna does control the tip. They have it at the top of the key. This ball goes inside to Thomas. Thomas gets it inside and misses, and we're going to have somebody over the back here. That is number 3, Jones, over the back for the foul. So about 7 seconds go off, and we've already got a foul. Here comes the Walton Braves. Goes to the right side. 10. Nice 3. She was pretty good at it last night. That's Haley Graham draining it for 3. Once again, here come the Marianna Bulldogs. Top of the key, this is Thomas with it. She dribbles to her right, goes inside all alone, standing by herself, missing the rebound. Missing the shot and the rebound was McNeely. We'll have a travel called against Marianna, or against Walton, so Marianna will get the ball back. McNeely with it. Passes it into Gibson. Gibson will bring it up the court. She crosses the midcourt line now. It's in the hands of Jones. Jones will try to go inside. We're going to have a travel on Jones. So another turnover will be the Braves' ball. This is Isaiah Williams bringing it up. Williams top of the key with it again. Going to try to get over to the right. Gets it back over to Danley. Oh, my goodness, what a drive there by Macy Danley for another 2. So we've got a 5-point lead now. 5-0 is your score in favor of the Walton Braves. Good press there. A lot of pressure over in the corner. Looks like we're going to have a jump ball. So the possession arrow will go to the Braves. 6.5 minutes remaining in this first quarter. There's Graham with it. Graham with another shot. Misses. Down with the rebound. Braves. Or excuse me, Marianna Bulldogs. That's the McNeely with the rebound. We're going to go dribble around to the right. Going to have a foul called on number 32 of the Walton girls. That would be Ty Battle. Ball's passed in to Bugs. Bugs kicks it back outside, inside, back inside. They're outside again. Here's a 3-point try off, almost stuck in the goal. Braves with the rebound, and here they come. She's going to drive all the way down, misses the layup. Marianna with the rebound. Ball goes inside to number 32. That's McNeely. She is fouled and misses the shot, so she'll go to the line and shoot a couple. So looks like the ball game's going back and forth on the turnovers. However, Walton has managed to get 5 points out of it, a 3 and then a 2. McNeely makes the front end. Shot number 2 up, and she makes that one. So they're on the board, 5-2 your score. That's Isaiah Williams with the ball, goes inside, comes back outside, kicks it over to Ty Battle. We're going to have a foul called as Battle drives inside. Graham commits the foul. Walton ball into their goal. Ty Battle with it, goes inside to number 10, Haley Graham, and she gets tripped up. So she'll take the ball out of bounds, it looks like. So another team foul. 3 fouls now committed by the Marianna girls. Ball comes inside to Collinsworth. She gets called for a travel. Here come the Bulldogs. Over in the corner to Bugs. Back inside. Good look there inside to McNeely, but she's unable to hang on to the ball. She shoots it again, blocked. Braves recover. Running layup from Isaiah Williams, and she misses the layup, and we've got a foul committed on the exchange on Walton. So it will be Marianna ball. Here comes Gibson with it. She goes over to her left, dishes it off to Bug. Bugs standing there holding it, goes over in the corner, back to the top of the key now to Gibson once again. Bugs again. Bugs gets it all the way across court, tries to, but it's intercepted and picked off by Ty Battle. This is Macy Danley, who really had the hot hand last night. Rebound by Marianna. Jones with it. Jones tries to go to the corner, passes it back outside. Miss shot there from Gibson. Rebound and a putback by the Bulldogs. 5-4 now your score with 3:50 remaining in the first quarter. And here's Isaiah Williams. Drives down and misses the layup. So that's a couple that she's missed. Rebound by the Bulldogs. Over to the right. Jones with it. Gets it over deep into the corner to Thomas. And Thomas is going to be standing on the line with it. So it's a turnover. Braves will get it right back. Ball's being passed around, tries to go inside with it. The Braves shot, missed. Rebound by the Braves, kicks it back outside to Danley. Picked off there by Bugs. Bugs will drive the length of the court and put it in for 2, so they will take the lead now. Marianna with the lead, 6-5. This is Isaiah Williams with it. She will go back inside again. She's going to get leaned on a little bit and going to commit a foul. That is number 23 for the Bulldogs committing that foul. That's Gibson. Couple replacements going in for Walton.
Isaiah, you're the one. Haley, you're the one now. Counter, get up, Carr. That's how I move it. Nice you didn't screen anybody.
Trying to go inside with it. That's Haley Graham, and she will get knocked down pretty hard. 5 team fouls now against Marianna. Next team foul, Walton will go to the line for a 1-and-1. Cora Daniels into the ball game now as well. It's it back to Graham. Now to Macy Danley. Danley goes in for the score, and now the Braves take the lead back 7-6. 3 off the hands of number 20 of the of the Marianna Bulldogs. That's McKay shooting the ball. So the Marianna squad takes the lead. And we're going to take a short pause. Let me mention our sponsors to you for just a minute. We're going to have about a 30-second timeout. And we'd like to thank our sponsors, Merrifield Pilcher Realty, the Florella Auto Service, Florella Health and Rehab, Paxton Booster Club, that's John Dixon and Company, Warehouse Market Mall, CC Bank, Community Bank, and the City of Paxton. If you get an opportunity, go by and said you heard their name here on JockJive, and spend a little money with them if you can. Tell them how much you appreciate them doing this service for us. Without them, it would not be possible. Well, the time is restarted here as Walton commits the turnover, goes back to the Bulldogs. Bulldogs will bring it across the line. We've got Works with it. We're going to have almost a save there by Danley. But she does get on the line, so Marianna will retain possession. Ball's brought into Works. She dribbles to the right, goes back to her left, being guarded closely by Cora Daniels. They turn over. Walton gets the ball back. And here comes Haley Graham with it. Haley does a good job handling the basketball. Passes it off to passes it off to Collinsworth. We're going to have a foul committed by the Bulldogs. And I believe, well, I thought we were going to be in a 1-and-1. Well, that's Haley Graham once again trying to drive, and she will get fouled. So we're going to have the foul committed on Hall. So that will send Graham to the line to shoot a couple. She makes the front end. Shot number 2, in and out. Marianna with the rebound. 9-7 score. Marianna in the lead. Inside, missed shot. Down with the rebound is Hall. She puts it back, misses. Walton down with the rebound. Here comes Graham with it once again. Passes it off to Danley, and Danley will be fouled by Hall. Danley a good bit quicker than Hall, as Hall could not get her feet moved in time to block her on that end line. So she fouls her, and Danley goes to the line to shoot a 2 and makes the front end. We've got, looks like Graham for the Marianna Bulldogs coming in. So we have a Haley Graham on one end and a Graham on the other. Haley misses a second one. That's an in and out. Marianna with the rebound. Here's Buggs with it. Buggs will throw it way off key there as it goes out of bounds at the midcourt line. Walton will get it just at the center court. We're gonna have Isaiah Williams coming back in and Cora going out. Cora Daniels come out. The ball is passed into Isaiah Williams. She will dribble it, tries to go all the way inside, loses it, picked off there. Now picked off by the Braves. And they go down and score. Williams with the layup on the score. 11-9. The Braves. We're going to have a foul called, a blocking foul on Haley Graham. Marianna with it now. As the first quarter of action ends, the Walton Braves on top of the Marianna Bulldogs, 11-9. And we're going to take a pause once again. Check our sponsors out. We'll be right back. I'm going to turn the audio down. Marianna's standing outside waiting for the ball as we're going to begin this second quarter. 11-9 in favor of the Lady Braves. Ball goes over to the left, back to the top of the key. That's Thomas with it. She'll pass it over to Graham, back in to Jones at the top. Trying to go down low. That's Hall with it now. And Hall will get called for traveling. So the turnover will give the Braves the ball back. This is Isaiah Williams with it. Gets it to Haley. Or excuse me, to Macy Danley. Macy will put it in for a couple. 13-9 now. Top of the key. Thomas with it. She goes inside. Nice job going inside with it, and Thomas scores. 13. Walton brings it into the front court now. Puts it over to Graham. Graham back out over to Daniels, or excuse me, to Macy Danley. Shot missed there from Collinsworth. Rebound Bulldogs. Marianna mishandled the basketball, so turnover. This is Graham with it, misses on the shot. We're going to have a infraction on the sideline. Jones will step on the line. So the Braves will get the ball back. Williams with it. Shot from the outside from Graham. Misses. Rebound Bulldogs. Gibson with the top of the key now. Trying to work inside. Moves towards the inside, but kicks it back outside. Thomas with it. Back to Graham. Back to Jones. And Jones will get fouled by number 22. That is Macy Danley committing the foul. 13-11 the score now in favor of the Braves. Graham with it, top of the key now, trying to work it left. Back to her, back inside. Shot there off the glass from Thomas for 2. Ties it up. Shot from outside, Danley misses, down with the rebound and a putback. Nicely done from Sierra Gilly of the Braves. Gibson brings it across the court line, midcourt line, over to Jones. Jones walking around, traveling. Going to have a substitute coming in for the Braves now. We're going to have Danley coming out and Daniels going in.
Hey, Cora's got ball. You're back, okay? Cora have ball. Come pull it. Come pull it.
Isaiah Williams with it. Long 2-3. And misses off the top of the glass. Substitute in now for Marianna. This is Gibson coming back in. Have a loose ball. I'm not sure who kicked it out of bounds there. I don't know if it was a Brave or a Bulldog, but apparently it was a Bulldog. Braves will get it over on the far side. Ball comes inside, comes into Isaiah Williams. Williams puts it up, misses the shot, down with the rebound is Thomas for the Bulldogs. Gives it up to Graham. Graham brings it across. Thomas with it, trying to dribble inside, and does, and a good job by Thomas, but cannot make the shot. Rebound and a putback from number 32. That's McNeely with the putback. Good job controlling the boards there by McNeely. Passing it around now. The Braves will get it over to the right side. There's Haley Graham with the miss. We're going to have out of bounds there by the Braves, so Marianna will get it back. 4:16 is remaining in this first half of action. Ball game's tied, 15-all. Over to Buggs, back to the top to Thomas, down low to McNeely. And we're going to have a foul as she tries to get the ball up to him, and she'll be fouled by number 20, I think it was. That's Isaiah Williams. Made. 16-15 in favor of Marianna now. McNeely's waiting to shoot her second one. It's up, and it's good. Good foul shooting there from McNeely. Makes both. Here comes Graham with it. Graham gets it over to Danley. Back to Graham. Back to Danley. Danley goes up, misses a shot. Down with the rebound is McNeely. Long shot outside, and a nice shot there off the hands of Gibson as she makes a long three, 20-15. So Marianna's opened up a 5-point lead. Danley with it, back to the top of the key to Graham. Graham will take a long three now. She misses the shot. Down with the rebound is McNeely. She's going to drive, and the ball, she bounces off of her foot and goes out of bounds. Walton will get it on the turnover. Missed shot there from the Bulldogs, or excuse me, from the Braves. Bulldogs rebound. Holden with it. Gets it to, nice roll there off fingertips of Buggs as she will put it in. 22-15 now the score. 7 points opened up.
It's a zone, move it!
Well, there's an attempt there by Cora Daniels, a shot, but she came up way short with it. Rebound, Marianna way outside, shot there, missed, barely missed. Rebound, and we're going to have, couldn't tell who that was. Apparently that was out on the Bulldogs. Walton will get it back. Coming back into the ball game now is Isaiah Williams. Isaiah will bring it up court.
13.
Turnover by the Braves. Marianna gets it back. Good job inside as the pass was there, and it's a great job there by number 21, Isaiah Williams, to prevent the layup. 32 will get called for the shove. And it looks to me like we've got Young going to, or excuse me, I can't tell if that's Young. No, that's number 32. Of course, that's McNeely. She makes the first one. Eight-point lead now. McNeely makes the second one, so McNeely's pretty sure it's perfect from the line, and we're going to have a block foul called on Bugs. As the Braves now will go to the line, and that will be that's Isaiah Williams going to the line. Shots up, man made. .155 remaining in the first half. Off the back of the rim and a miss. Gibson with the ball, top of the key, gets it over to Bugs, back up to Thomas. Thomas goes to the right, dishes it off to McNeely. McNeely going to try to go inside. It does. A good job there inside, getting up high to receive that pass. That's Thomas, and she scores. Three, a high floating three from Isaiah Williams. 26-19 now the score with just above a minute of play for the first half. Going to have a foul called on 12. That's Young. We're going to have Walton going to the line now, shooting a couple, and that's going to be number 45 for the Braves. That's Hannah Poole. Hannah breaks the front end. Got Jones reporting back in for Bugs for the Marianna Bulldogs. Makes the second one, so Poole's perfect. 2 for 2 there. 5 points now. Got just about a minute remaining. McNeely try to go to the baseline, and she's going to get fouled by, that's Brittany Collinsworth of the Braves. So McNeely once again goes to the line. McNeely is perfect thus far. She misses that one, however. Fight for the rebound. We're going to have number 24 coming down with it, but she gets called for the travel. That's Thomas doing a good job blocking out, but she comes down with the ball and moves her feet a little too much, the official says. Outside shot missed. In the hands of Hannah Poole. Blocked there. Marianna picks it off and will try to go to the length. Cannot handle it as she throws it or misses the pass, and it goes out of bounds on the end line. So Walton gets it back. We've got Williams back to the top of the key to Macy Danley. Back to Williams. Williams tries to drive inside, loses a handle on it. Walton does get it back. Shot there made from the outside by Macy Danley. Almost intercepted there. Goes inside. Good job passing. Nice layup there off of the hands of Young. 28-23. Shot goes up at the buzzer, and that will do it for the first half action as the Marianna Bulldogs lead the Walton Braves ladies by a score of 28-23. And once again, I'd like to mention our sponsors, and then I'm going to close or at least turn the volume down until the second half starts in about 15 minutes. Here's our sponsors. We've got Maryville Pilcher Realty, Florella Auto Service, the Florella Health and Rehab Center, Paxton Boosters, the Warehouse Market Mall, the CC Bank, Community Bank, and then the City of Paxton. Once again, tell them that you appreciate them for sponsoring. We will be right back for the second half action. Don't you go away. This is Gil Taylor with JockJive. just about to start the second half of this ball game between the Walton Braves and the Marianna Bulldogs. This is a ladies game, and the Marianna Bulldogs are winning this one by a score of 28-23. The first half was very tightly played. Lead exchanged hands several times, and we're just about ready to start. After this one, we will have immediately following this game, the guys of Walton will play Central. That's at 2:15 and 3:30. The Central girls will play the Florella girls. 4:45 Paxton boys versus Navarre. And at 6 o'clock, wind things down with Paxton girls playing Graceful. We've got a little clock issue here, so we're going to start the second half. Okay. Stop it. You need to stop the clock. Now you start it. Had a few little clock issues there. We're going to have a foul called there on Jones of Marianna. Walton will get it back out of bounds. Just like the first game, not many seconds go. And then now Marianna steals the ball. That's Buggs. She'll drive from one end to the other and put it in for two. Here comes Williams with it. Goes over, corner shot off the hands of Ty Battle. She misses the shot. Down with the rebound, Marianna. Marianna, the ball gets stolen from Marianna by a good steal there from Haley Graham and a put up for two. Graham once again pestering on the press. Ball stolen once again by Danley. And here comes Graham with it. Danley with the shot and a make for three. So 30-28 is the score now. We're going to have a timeout, a 30-second timeout called by Marianna. As the score now with 6:42, the Braves have come back and has cut the deficit to 2. Also, like to let you know that Robert Williamson is over at LBW doing a couple of basketball games, a girls game and a guys game today. He has the video equipment, thus we're trying to get through this one with audio only. We'll try to get the next 3 games or at least the next 3 games broadcast for you via audio. And the 6 o'clock game will not be broadcast tonight by JockJive, as I couldn't get anybody to fill in and I have a prior obligation. Sorry about that, especially to our listener up in Michigan, Mr. Norris. We're sad to say we will not be able to do that. Here comes Marianna with it now, going inside off the hands of Hall inside. Good block there by Marianna. We're going to have a couple of girls falling to the ground outside, and let's see whose ball it's going to be. It's going to be Walton's ball. High battle with it, gets it to Isaiah Williams. Williams over to Haley Graham. She misses the shot. Rebound, Danley misses the shot. We're going to have a shove push from Ty Battle. Marianna will be pressed a little bit by the Braves. They break the press, get it over and inside, and then throw it away. So a turnover by Marianna. And Walton will get it right back. This is Williams with it. Gets it to Graham. Goes inside. And we're going to have a jump ball as we're going to have Collinsworth will get tied up. And it's going to be a Marianna ball on the possession arrow. We're going to have a travel called there on Marianna. That's Gibson with the basketball. She gets called for a travel on the Walton end of the court. So Walton get it back now under their own basket. Perhaps a chance to tie it up or go up by one. Tie battle with it. She's going to get pushed down by number 32, McNeely. So already a number of fouls committed in this ball game, in the second half at least. First half was plagued by fouls. We got a timeout called by Coach West of the Walton Braves, 30-second timeout. So we'll take the opportunity once again to mention our sponsors to you. Our sponsors are as follows. We got Merrifield Pilcher Realty, Florella Auto Service, Florella Health and Rehab, Paxton Boosters, the Warehouse Market Mall, CC Bank, Community Bank, and the City of Paxton. We appreciate them very much in supporting our efforts here to raise money for cancer. This is Cats Against Cancer, and we've been doing this a number of years here. Very good participation. A series of events usually occur around this. A number of teams step up to the plate as the ball's tossed in and knocked out of bounds by Marianna. So Walton will get it back right from the spot where they started. Danley with it. Gets it into the hands of Graham. All the way across. We're gonna have a rollover travel call there, and that's a good call by the official. Not many people know that you can get possession of it on the floor, but you cannot roll over to keep someone from tying you up, and that's exactly what she did and got called for the travel. Ball's being passed around from left to right, back to the center, back to the right side, back to the top of the key. We're going to have shot there, in and out, almost made, and off the hands, off the rebound try. We thought McNeely knocked it out, but obviously she didn't, according to the official. So I think Marianna indeed gets the ball back. McNeely brings it in. We're going to have a foul call there on Graham in the backcourt. Jordan Sinclair with it now. She's going to go to her left. We're going to have a timeout call as the ball was almost tied up by Walton. Well, 4:48. Marianna still leads this one by a slim margin of 30-28. Also, just to let folks know, this is usually in conjunction with the cancer freeze that we have. Our SRO officer started many years ago. Caleb Davidson and his wife, lovely wife, have started this many years ago. Her name's Jennifer. They raise money, and all the funds that is generated by this tournament and the cancer freeze goes right to the recipients to help them out with the expenses. That's a great charity that Caleb and his wife put on. It's been going on now for, I think, at least 5 years. Started very small, but has grown to be a bunch. And a good job there of going inside with it. That was Thomas rolling to her right and driving inside, laying it in for two. So Ball being passed around, moved inside. Good job of ball movement there from the Braves as Macy Danley puts it in for 2 on the layup. We got a foul call there on the layup attempt. That was, I think that was Thomas going in. No, excuse me, that was number 2, Bugs, going to lay it in, and she will get fouled, and she'll go to the line and shoot a couple. Misses the first one. Second attempt. Rolls off, misses that one. Going to have a violation on a Brave, apparently. So she's going to get an opportunity to shoot again. Makes the third attempt. So 33-30 now, Marianna. Outside Danley shot, 3, and it's good. A deep 3 made from Danley. Going to have a little bit of a press right here as we're trying to press Marianna. We're going to have a travel call, so they do force Bugs to travel. We're going to have a couple substitutes coming in for Marianna. We've got number 13 and number 12. That's Graham and Young. Williams with the basketball now. She handles the ball mostly. Ball passed back around to Danley. Danley misses the attempt that time at a 3. There goes Gibson with it. Go to her right. Tries to go inside with it. Good job there handling it inside. Missing the shot. The ball's going to be knocked out of bounds by the Braves, so Marianna will get it under their under their basket.
That's here, be big there. Don't let him come down, Haley. Bump him. Cora, one step in, baby. One step in, Cora.
Ball passed inside, top of the key, shot, and it's off the glass. Well, that's good. 35-33 now, Marianna. Walton looking to go to the left. Can't quite get there. Here's Danley going to go inside, kicks it outside. We're going to have a foul called on number 24, Thomas, as she actually hooks Graham with the knee. So it will be Walton ball outside. Over in the left corner. Ball is brought in. Here's Graham with it. Oh, back out and over to Williams. Williams gets it back to Graham. Graham puts it up, misses. Down with the rebound, Marianna. Marianna's really beating Walton on the boards today. We're going to have a travel call. We're going to have a travel call before the foul. So it will be a Braves basketball. Here comes Williams with it. Top to Graham, over to, you guessed it, that would be Macy Danley for 3. 36-35 now, Walton in favor. A little press there, half-court press. We're going to have a dribble the ball out of bounds, so it's going to be a turnover, and Walton will get it back. But we're going to have Collinsworth coming back in and Sierra Gillig coming out. Williams with it. Over to Graham, back to Williams. Williams will roll it in for two. Nice little jump shot from about 10 feet out. Here's Walton, goes inside with it. Miss on the rebound. Will be in favor of Marianna. Marianna throws it around the side. It gets it outside, back inside, and a put in from number 32, McNeely, and she's going to go to the line and shoot a free throw on the extra side of the house. So McNeely goes to the line yet one more time.
Who was that foul on? Brittany. How many she got? 4?
Brittany Collinsworth committing that foul. McNeely misses that one, so having started off not missing anything, the last couple of foul shots by McNeely has not gone in for her. We're going to have a hand check from McNeely. Ball passed inside or down the right sideline. Here's a shot there, missed by Danley. And we're going to have here's another jump shot in and out from Williams. A little pressure. McNeely with it, gets it over to the side, and we're going to have a hand check here. Also from number 25 committing that foul. And that is Brittany Collinsworth again, and that's going to be 5 fouls on Brittany Collinsworth. So she's going to foul out.
All right, I got her. I just need them to know how to do it. She's got 5.
So with that foul, it will be Marianna's ball as they bring it in. Handling it is McKay. Back over to Holden. We're going to have a travel call there on Thomas as she decides to take a step or two before putting the ball on the ground. Walton gets it right back, leading by 1. A minute and 10 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Graham with it. Graham will take it around and lay it in for 2. So a 3-point lead now, under a minute left. Well, had the foul committed on the Walton player. Will be Marianna ball. Marianna takes it, tries to go to the right, and she does. Holds up, pushes, shoves, and misses the shot as it goes in and out. Here comes Graham with it. Graham going to hold up and shoot, misses the shot. Down with the rebound, Braves. We're going to have the ball. Let's see, we're going to have a hold called on. Let me see who this is on. This is going to be a foul on number 24, Thomas, for Marianna. We got Bugs coming back in as well as Hall coming in. Oh, a nice little move there to the right and into the left. That's Hadley. Danley, scoring easily on the layup.
42, right?
Yeah, who made that?
Macy made it. We need to work. Go!
That was out of bounds. So it'll be Walton ball. Danley with it. Gets it back. Uh-oh. Taking it inside. is Williams, and she'll try to lay it up, but she gets fouled. So once again, a foul, and she's going to go to the line and shoot 2. Well, we're going to have Williams makes the foul shot, 40. So that'll do it for 3 quarters, as we will have the last quarter of action here shortly. Gil Taylor, JockJive. I'm going to take just a quick break and let my voice rest. Just about ready to start the final quarter. 44-37 is the score. Marianna gets the basketball. The Braves on top. Gibson handling the guard duties up front, being pressured by the Braves. Thomas gets it over to McNeely, back to Gibson. Almost picked off there by Graham. She knocks it out of bounds. Gibson gets it inside. Good job inside and a good layup there. From the Marianna squad. Brings the score 44-39 now. All right, good shot there from Graham off the backboard for 2. Marianna takes to the right, but she's going to get called for a travel. She takes a step or 2 before putting it on the floor. 7 minutes remaining in this ball game. Williams bringing it down. She's going to go, almost has it stolen from her. Danley with it almost, and does get it stolen. Here's McNeely with it. McNeely passing it off, getting it back over to Jones. Jones going to try for 3, misses. McNeely down with the rebound, and she will put it in. Great job there, rebounding and putting it back in for 2 and getting fouled. So she's going to go to the line for an opportunity to make yet another shot. McNeely's shot is good. Well, it's just a 4-point game right now. Here come the Braves. This is Williams with it. She's going to go around and try to go. And she's going to get, looks like she's going to get fouled. Number 12, Young, commits the foul. So this is Haley Graham going to the free throw line. She's going to shoot 1. And the second one's in. (48-43). Put back by the Marianna Bulldogs and a miss. Rebound by the Braves, and here come the Braves down. We're gonna have a double dribble, a carry violation from Walton. Marianna going to have an opportunity here to.
Straight 3. You're down. Macy, you're down now. Straight 3.
McNeely with it. Over to the right to Bugs. And we're going to have a 3-second violation called on the Marianna Bulldogs. Walton gets it. This is Williams to Danley. Danley trying to go in, can't quite do it. Gets it to Graham. Graham will get around and go and misses the layup. Good pass there, and the layup nicely done by the Marianna Bulldogs. That's Thomas finishing it off for 2. Great pass there from Marianna. Going to have a foul from behind on Thomas. She comes down and catches Isaiah Williams in the back as she was trying to shoot the ball, and she's going to go to the line and shoot a couple. 4-point lead now with 5:43 remaining. She makes the first one.
Hey, can y'all give me a half here? Can y'all give me one, Mason? Give me a half here, here. Give me a half here.
Here's the attempt for the second one, and that's in. So it's 50-44. Here's Marianna. Marianna wanting a backcourt violation. So we're going to have a jump ball, and it's going to be Walton ball. Yeah, we're going to have a steal and a foul committed by Graham. So going to the line now is going to be Jones for Marianna. Substitute coming in. This is Ty Battle coming back into the game, and Isaiah Williams coming out. All right, a little confusion there on the foul, but we got it straightened out. So Jones will.
Hey, we got a rebound. Joe, you rebound your butt off here. Work till run. Help us, Haley.
Shoot. Yes. It's in and it's out. Actually, it rolls outside. Here comes Graham with it. Graham gonna. Missed shot, missed opportunity there by Marianna. The ball gets knocked out of bounds, but it will be Marianna ball. Long three missed. Rebound Marianna, missed. Rebound by Marianna. We're going to have no score there as she does travel. That's a travel by Young. on the rebound and the putback. Here comes Graham with it. She dishes it over and off to Ty Battle. Ty, we're going to have a walk by Cora Daniels. A little pressure being applied now. Ball's round on the ground. We're going to have somebody pushed off. Let's see who that is. 32. As she pushes off, that's McNeely. Pushes off to try and get possession of that ball. So we're going to go to the line. This is going to be Danley. Or excuse me, that's number 21 going to the line. That's going to the line. That's Sierra Gilly. We've got Thomas now coming back into the ball game for Marianna. Well, got a long delay here. Gilly misses the shot. Now we got a backcourt violation. I don't know what the difference.
Got to be a jump ball, right, Doc? Inadvertent whistle, Doc. Doc, inadvertent whistle. Doc, inadvertent whistle, jump ball. Doc, that's inadvertent whistle.
We got a coach standing here from Walton screaming about an inadvertent whistle. A steal by Walton and a foul that quick. Looks like Danley going to go to the line. I believe it's going to be Danley. We'll see. Danley misses the first one. And the second one's in. 51-44, 4 minutes remaining, 4-10 exact. A little pressure here, half-court pressure and it works. Walton gets the basketball back, and they're going to try to run a little clock off, I would assume. Got Graham with it now. Graham goes right. We got a number 2 Bugs there for Marianna committing the foul on the push. Going to the line will be Graham. First one's in from Graham. Have Graham, the other Graham from Marianna, coming in. Second one is in. Good shot shooting there by Haley Graham of Walton from the line. We're going to have a travel call there from Bugs. She commits a travel violation. Now we've got Gibson coming in for Bugs. There goes Graham going inside, and she's going to get called for a travel violation. Ball gets brought across the half-court line. Marianna passes it off. Good job there. Missed on the layup. Good job rebounding there from McNeely. Once again, a rebound there from Thomas that time, but she gets fouled as she tries to go back up with it, so she's going to have an opportunity to shoot a couple. First one's missed by Thomas. She does miss the second one as well. It's going to go off the hands of Graham on the rebound attempt, so it will go out of bounds as Marianna will get the ball back under their goal. There's a long three and a make there off the hands of Gibson. Long three there by Gibson. Brings it to a 6. Going to have a foul committed there as Danley tries to drive it to the basket. 32, that's McNeely going to get another foul. So that's 5 on McNeely. So she has fouled out. We've got 12 coming in for her. That's Young. We also have Bugs coming back in for Graham. Foul shot made in the clutch there. That's Danley, Macy Danley scoring. And she gets 2, so that will widen it up to 8-point lead now with 2:43 remaining. A little half-court press here set up by Walton. Going to have Danley with the steal and then a take back with Jones on the steal. So we're going to have back and forth steals. We're going to have, should have been a foul called right there, but it was missed. Ball is going to be knocked out of bounds by Walton. Almost with the steal, Danley. Good layup attempt there by the Marianna bunch, but a miss, and the rebound by the Braves. Missed on the shot. Marianna taking it across the timeline. Inside, back outside now for 3, and a shot there off the hands of Jones. Good. Going to be a timeout by Marianna. It'll be a full timeout. 5-point lead here by the Lady Braves over the Marianna Bulldogs, 55-50. This is Gil Taylor, and this is Jock Jive. We'll be right back in just a few moments. We got a full timeout, so it'll be about a 50 seconds. We'll be right back. There's a minute and 50 seconds left. 55-50 in favor of the Lady Braves over the Marianna Bulldogs. Braves do have possession of the basketball right now. They're bringing it down court. Isaiah Williams with it. Missed on the shot. Tap back inbounds. Bulldogs controlling it. A little press. And then a foul, a trip there from Graham.
Just dribbling for a minute and a half. Just dribbling for a minute and a half.
Well, going to the line, this is number 24, Thomas. She'll go to the line, and I'm pretty sure she's going to shoot a couple, as both teams now have 10 fouls. So double bonus. First one is missed. This is Bugs at the line. Or no, it's not. That's number 24 at the line. That's Thomas. Thomas makes the second one. So pulled within 2 possessions. Shot and a miss from Graham, or from, actually that was from Williams. We're going to have a foul committed there by Cora Daniels. Going to the line once again will be Thomas, so she's going to have a chance to redeem herself. 4-point ball game with only 1:15 remaining. First one's in. It's 3-point, 1 possession game now. So after having a fairly good lead earlier, it's down to a 1 possession, 3-point possession. Walton going to try and draw a foul as Williams dribbles it around. And oh my goodness, we take a lick right there. Danley takes a lick, but she gets up. Wow, what a lick she took and got knocked to the floor. And she gets up on her own. Well, a little help, but my goodness, she got plastered. Macy Danley going to try to put a couple in. Makes the first one, so she might have got knocked down, but she apparently didn't addle her much. The second one's in, so now that makes it a little different. That's a 5-point ball game, so that's a 3-possession game, unless you got 2 threes. That's a nice move inside there from Thomas. She makes it for the layup. Danley with it. Back to Danley. Danley will go inside with it. She will lay it in and get fouled. So she'll go to the line and shoot 2 more. So Danley once again gets an opportunity to open it up a little more. Makes the first one. Good foul shooting, clutch foul shooting from Macy Danley. Danley's perfect. That's another one. So back to a 5-point lead. We're going to have a foul committed there from Thomas. She goes over the back of Danley, as Danley once again will go to the line. So Macy, kind of the hero here in the closing moments. She does make that one, so she doesn't show any pressure whatsoever. And makes the second one, so that will just about do it now. That opens it up. 27 seconds remaining. Walton convinced. Once again, on the boards, Marianna, but knocked away by a Walton player. Marianna with it, going to dribble around to the right. Do not have much time. We're going to have a foul committed. by Isaiah Williams, and she's going to shoot 3.
She no more touched her. Oh, my God. That is brutal. You invented that now.
She makes the first one. Misses the second
Hey,
one.
we got a rebound, Mason. Rebound, Tyrone.
And by the way, that's Graham at the line for Marianna. Misses that one, so we're going to have a tie ball on the rebound. It's going to be a Marianna ball, so Marianna getting some breaks. It's going to be a tie this time. Once again, now it's going to be a Walton ball with 11 seconds remaining as they lead by 6. Ball goes into the hands of Williams, and she'll get fouled and go to the line for a double bonus. Misses the first one. Misses the second one. Rebound Marianna. They're pushing it up court. Going to have a offensive foul committed by Thomas, number 24. That's a good call there by the official on the other side. She passed the ball, but she came down and went right into a defensive player. You can't do that. Here's Williams with it. Nice move inside. But the miss, but that'll do it. That's a 61-55 victory, a come-from-behind victory, I might add. The lead did change hands several times, but Walton did take advantage of several opportunities as they win this one 61-55. And we will mention our sponsors one more time before we take a break between games here. And it kind of goes like this. We've got the Merrifield Pilcher Realty Company. We've got the Florella Auto Service. We've got Florella Health and Rehab, the Paxton Booster Club, Warehouse Market Mall, CCB Community Bank, and the City of Paxton. We'd like to say a hearty thank you to all of those sponsors. And we'll be right back for this next ball game, which will be boys game at 2:15. Be Walton guys playing the Central guys, and we'll be right back. This is Gil Taylor, and this is Jock Jive. We shall return